ये হচ্ছে AGT Live 24x7 ये है AGT Live 24x7
This is AGT Live 24x7
The leading newspapers with me, first of all, The Hindu. Of course, it's of 11th October. That means the Easter days, Saturdays. So let me just read out the main headlines and, of course, news in detail. At the front page news, The Hindu. Nations must prepare to deal with stable coins, FM, that is Finance Minister. Innovations in cryptocurrency are transforming landscape of money and capital flows, and they may force nations to adopt to new monetary architectures or risk exclusion, says Sitaraman. The marginalized groups under attack in Pakistan, Bangladesh. CPIML flags 3.66 lakhs voter deletion in Bihar. Credit to war over 24/7 shops GR in Maharashtra. Wang Chuk's wife moves Supreme Court, seeks his release. The Hindu second number page, Davin makes this film watchable. Salazar seals in a middling crime comedy, an anthropological meditation that bites. The Hindu third number page states, with Durga Puja festivities over, TMC BJP step up election activities in West Bengal. Vishwakarma to be Gujarat BJP president. The Hindu fourth number page states, in brief, Kashmir's higher reaches receive a season's fast snowfall. 4 killed after being hit by Vande Bharat train in Bihar. Karur stampede case, High Court no to anticipatory bail for 2 TVK leaders. Sena UBT gets into credit war with BJP over 24/7 shops GR. Mamata accuses centre-run DVC of releasing dam water amid high rain alert in Bengal. 100 houses set ablaze on Assam-Nagaland border by miscreants. Once notorious for bribery and nepotism, jobs only on merit in Haryana now, Shah. Former Rajasthan Assembly Speaker and twice MLA Giriraj Tiwari passes away at 105. Harassed by private company in Gujarat, 13 migrant workers from Jharkhand return home. Job scam, BJD accuses Maji government of complicity. The Hindu 6 number page state, Sabrimala Gold Row, Congress BJP raised doubts over vigilance probe. 2 dead, over 100 injured during Bani festival. Floods wreak havoc in North Andhra. Elderly couple killed in house collapse. 1 more tiger found dead in Hills Wildlife Sanctuary from suspected poisoning. Telling an government to repair Kaleshwaram barrages based on NDSA panel report. The Hindu 8 number page editorial, the maritime signaling after Operation Sindoor. The Hindu 9th number page, ground zero in Karur where there was no way out. The Hindu 10 number page, Pakistan lost several jets in Operation Sindoor, IAF chief. India on shell restrained next time, says Army chief. Kuki outfit chief among 13 militants held in Manipur, arms and cash recovered. Male tiger, 2 cubs found dead at the Kanha Tiger Reserve. The Hindu 11 number page, EC briefs central observers for Bihar Assembly election. Rahul, a servant of anti-India forces, says BJP over his Colombia remarks. Nitish transfers 2,500 crore rupees to 25 lakh women as aid to start their own businesses. CPIML flags 3.66 lakh voter deletion, calls for clarity from EC in Bihar. Bihar cabinet hikes DA from 55% to 58% for government employees. Parties banking on women for poll gains in Bihar. The Hindu 12 number page news, in brief, Akshay Kumar calls for cyber safety measures for students. The centre finds Dristi IAS for misleading advertisements. Zubin Garg death case, festival organizers moves to Supreme Court for protection. Krishnadas Rajagopal, New Delhi. The festival organizer Shamkanu Mahanta on Friday moved the Supreme Court seeking protection for his life, limb and personal liberty following the death of Assamese singer Zubin Garg in Singapore. Mr. Mahanta said he was a victim of a well-calculated witch hunt involving irresponsible media reportings, both print and electronic, which seek to create a false narrative with regard to the alleged involvement of the petitioner in the sad and unfortunate demise of his very dear personal friend, Mr. Zubin Garg. Talks continue as India and China plan to restart flights from 26th October. The Hindu 13th number page business, TCS deploying shock tactics, coercion to fire staff unions. Current trade policy can heat growth in few economies. BSNL's extended 4G rollout, the result of sovereignty profit view. SBI case, Anil Ambani plea dismissed by High Court. The Hindu 14th number page, Trump sets Sunday night deadline for Hamas to accept Gaza peace plan. World-renowned chimpanzee expert Jane Goodall dead. Russia launches largest ever attack on Ukraine gas sites. Malali appointed first woman to lead the charge of England. PAC government team holds talks with POK protest leaders. The Hindu 15th number page sport. Rahul, Jarrell and Jadeja's returns push West Indies into a corner. England demolishes South Africa, sends out warning signals. I do a lot of visualizations, whether playing or not. I am not your traditional spinner, says Smith. Sri Lanka faces an uphill task against the mighty Australia. The Hindu 16th number page. Vidarbha moves into a commanding position. WTA Chennai Open from the 27th October. Former world champion Hakkinen backs Piastri to win Singapore GP. The next newspaper with me, the Telegraph, of course, is of Saturdays. Is of 11th October, Saturday, 2025. The front page news headlines are: the Taliban ties amid PAC Afghan tension, Delhi to reopen Kabul embassy. Noble democracy. This is one of the most interesting headlines there. All right. The Telegraph second number page. Jubilant crowds of thousands head home. Troops reposition. Ceasefire in effect in Gaza, Israel. Nobel dedicated to U.S. President. Machado wrote from page number 1. This recognition of the struggle of all Venezuelans is a boost to conclude our task, to conquer freedom. We are on the threshold of victory, and today, more than ever, we count on President Trump, the people of the United States, the peoples of Latin America, and the democratic nations of the world as our principle lies to achieve freedom and democracy. I dedicate this prize to the suffering people of Venezuela and to President Trump for his decisive support of our cause. Peru press ousted over rising crime corruption. Delhi to reopen Kabul embassy. Infiltration Boki eclipses fertility demand. US envoy trip fuels Trump and Modi meet buzz. The Telegraph 4th number page. Nation family clusters no longer safe from wolves. 100-year tobacco circle around schools, colleges. The Telegraph 5th number page. East CM Miaz to form 38% population in Assam. Financial irregularities detected by SIT. Zubin's security officers arrested. Written by Umanand Jaiswal, Guwahati. 2 personal security officers, PSOs, of singer Zubin Garg were arrested on Friday after the special investigation team that is seat of the CID probing the singer's death allegedly came across financial transactions not matching their income. BJD6 CBI probe into job scam. Sangma calls for peace after border clash. The Telegraph 7 number page business. Shapoorji seeks listing of Tata Sons. Gold ETF inflows charge 282%. Low prices to hit tea profits. The Telegraph 8 number page. Metro. Families in Birvoom yet to receive intimation of Sonali Khatun and Sweetie Biwi's return. Bangla court deportees Indians, repatriate them. Surrender deadline for CM to probe CEO threat. The Telegraph the rhino on rampage darted, sent to forest. The Telegraph editorial, Heartless Homes. T.J.S. George was an Indian journalist of international repute. The Pressman, written by Sunanda K. Datta Roy. The Telegraph, here I get page number 12, Sport. Jaiswal Jagannath mows down West Indies. Shadasan focuses on shot selection. The Telegraph last number page, 14th number page. Coleman brushes off criticism. Mahrez starts Algeria qualify. SC seeks ex-judges' views on AIFF constitution. The next newspaper in the Indian Express, of course, is of 11th October, Saturday. IAF chief details a pack loses F-16s, JF-70s, C-130, AEWNC on ground and in air. ARC of history is bending now. India's rise a stabilizing force. Now dominance of hegemon contested. Finance Minister. POK rocked by violent protests. India says the pack operation plundering of resources the cause. India leads move for new global governance index at Brussels-based multilateral body. A IIMS study shows how training gap in certifying brain death hits organ donation. Ladakh violence, Wangchuk's wife moves to top court challenging his arrest. 6 women, a catering unit and a fire that snuffed out their lives' dreams. The Indian Express third number page, West Bengal. Reckless act applies millions of lives in immediate peril. Mamata slams DVC over water release. The Indian Express 5th number page, BJP is set to pick new Gujarati unit chief as C.R. Patil's 5-year tenure ends. The Indian Express 7 number page, leader vanished, no remorse. High Court slams Vijaya's party falls, Stalin government leniency. The Indian Express 9th number page, the ideas page, the teacher is walking away. On dams, take the China way. Asit K. Biswas and Cecilia Totazada. The Indian Express 10 number page, the world. Boats sail southeast between Greece and Egypt. Israel seizes lost Gaza aid boat, begins deportations, protests across Europe. UK's synagogue attack, one victim could have been shot by police. The Indian Express 11 number page, economy. Central bank has a flexibility in how it achieves the target. RBI has no independence in setting inflation target. Governor. The Indian Express 12 number page explained, as India-China direct flights resume, who stands to gain? A red sunset on the horizon, written by Srinivas Jandiwala. The Indian Express last number page means sport. Jurel's fast tone provides a happy headache. A spinner lead away as England drives South Africa by 10 wickets. Mirabai, weighing 48 kg, lifts 115 kg for world silver. The next newspaper today, May, of course, is of 12th October, Sunday 2025. That is a Tripura Times. Well, let me read out the news headlines and news in details from the front page. Prime Minister launches 2 landmark agri-initiatives. RKM Vidyalaya shines in nationwide assessment. Bangladesh army takes 15 military officers in custody for crimes against humanity. Warrants issued against 15 more. Mayor inspects smart city drainage and monsoon preparedness. Peaceful Durga Puja celebration reflects the spirit of harmony. Dr. Shah. Public health milestone in malaria case reduction. Bagachad Ayush AAM subcenter decreases, stunning 92% malaria incidence since 2023. Tripura Times second page. Second page, Tripura Times, so editorial there. Bihar ready for election. Chakravyuh, the metaphor of life, written by Anisha Chakrabarti Mukherjee. Tripura Times, third number page, Nation. Mutaki attends a Delhi think tank event and holds audience with mention of Tagore's Kabliwala. Mr. Prime Minister, you are great. Ariza Trump on framed photo with PM Modi. Another death in NHM. Workers faces uncertainty. Poor road condition. Villagers warn of agitation. Northeast, not the periphery, but pulsating heart of India's growth story. PM Modi. 10 days on, police yet to trace abducted minor girl in Tripura's Melagar. Medical student from Orissa gang raped in Durgapur, West Bengal. One arrested in connection with Bisramganj assault case. Tripura Times. Fourth number page. World. Bangladesh's DGFI under siege as ISI and Jamaat push for loyal security apparatus. Why the world must not stop talking about Uyghurs and their systematic genocide. Pak forces continue crackdown on civilians in Balochistan. Ignoring Pak and Turkey's Islamist agenda could cost US dearly. The Tripura Times, fifth number page. Bangladesh, a good manufacturing hub for many global players. Indian bees houses. Incident of woman's gang rape not true. Tripura police clarifies. Man separated from second wife after police intervention. Tripura Times, sixth number page. Entertainment. Rashika Dugal and women have an inherent sense of humor. Sangeeta Bislani opens after on a robbery at her house. I feel very unsafe as a woman living in my own home. Big B's 83rd birthday. Anupam K reveals Big B's advice which set the trajectory of his career. Ramcharan meets the Prime Minister Modi, lauds the PM's vision for sports. Babil Khan returns to Instagram. Vijay Varma says, we got you. You're back. Kajal Agrawal says grateful for the traditions that Roo does as she celebrates Karwa Chauth. Alia Bhatt shares a leaf from past as she celebrates the first year of Jigra. Tripura Times 7 number page sports. India Titan grip as Jadeja Kuldeep put West Indies on the back foot in Delhi test. Mansukh Mandavia felicitates India's para-athletes after WPAC. West District crowned the champions in state school hockey. State school judo championship, North District Tripura Sports School share team title. The Tripura Times last number page, eighth number page. Trinamool's Tripura Mission a flop show, BJP. 3-year-old Brindak enters the India Book of Records. 3 BMS leaders accused of fraud in North Tripura. Youth Congress holds meeting in North District. Dear viewers, so that's all from agtlive24x7 in this Good Morning India show today on 12th October, Sunday 2025. Thank you all for being with me. Keep watching agtlive24x7 on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp, etc. Alright? Thank you all once again. Take care. Have a great Sunday. Namaskar. Jatan Hambai. Kalumkar.